Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. My name is mp40, and because this is the first video of the channel, I would like to spend a little time talking about what this channel is. I am based in Hong Kong, and I mainly do 1/6 scale and 1/12 scale figures review, alongside with this most realistic 1/6 scale model gun series. As you may or may not know, mainstream figure brands like Hot Toys, Damn Toys, Cool Model, and DID are all Hong Kong companies, and they produce the figures in China. That's why I'm able to acquire things like this, and also some rare figures and even regular figures in a relatively accessible and cheap price. If you do have any requests on particular products I review or other figures you want to find, then feel free to find me through my Instagram or send me an email. The email is down in the description below. So without further ado, let's start the review. To say something that is the most realistic, then we have to have a comparison. We have the most realistic mp40 over here and a comparison over here. I got this plastic mp40 around 8 years ago. It came in a set with other World War II SMG as well. Considering this is a more than 10-year-old gun, the quality is actually phenomenal for a plastic gun. By looking at the exterior of this gun, it's actually quite high quality. It has some dry paint on the surface to mimic the metal texture. It comes with a non-detachable and non-adjustable thick leather sling, which is good to have on the gun. And you can even adjust the stock here. The stock itself feels kind of solid for a plastic gun, and you can also adjust the shoulder piece as well. Even after 10 years, the pivot of the stock is very stiff as well. You can remove the magazine on the front here. By pulling out the magazine, it reveals a fake cartridge molded on the magazine, which is painted gold. It is a very good detail to have on 1/6 scale model guns. Like other 1/6 scale guns, you can pull the barrel to the rear, and in this case you can also charge the gun into the safety notch for safety. So if you ask me about this 10-ish $20 gun I bought 8 years ago, it's actually pretty high quality considering it comes with a sling, nothing comes loose, and the surface, the paint is actually very pretty as well. But it doesn't come close to the mp40 I'm going to show you next. There are 3 things that make this mp40 the most realistic mp40 you can find. The first thing is the material. What appears to be metal is metal. What appears to be leather is leather, and for other models, what appears to be wood is actually wood. So if you have been following the 1/6 scale military figures community for a while, then you might know that DID actually makes realistic material model guns as well. But what differentiates this mp40 to theirs is it has internal, which I will demonstrate it from the stock. In order to release the stock, you have to push the stock release button on the left here. There is a detent inside the button, so when you pull the stock to the rear into the right position, you will hear a click, and the stock is secure there. Because this stock is also made of metal, it's very solid, and there's no wobble, there's no flimsy part whatsoever. Similarly, if you want to collapse the stock, you have to push the stock release button as well. So when we move to the front for the magazine, like the stock, in order to pull the magazine out, you have to push the magazine release button, just like the real thing. As usual, the magazine is made of metal, and you can see some dummy cartridge inside, and those are also made of metal as well. You can take these bullets out individually and load it just like a real gun. There's a actual spring and follower inside the magazine, and you can stack it up to 15 rounds. The gun comes with 5 bullets, but you can always buy more as an option. For most 1/6 scale model guns, you cannot actually pull the trigger and doesn't move, but on this gun, it can. And as always, you can pull the charging handle back, but something special happens here. You guys remember I said it earlier that this gun has internal? So when you charge the gun, the bolt actually locks to the rear. And no matter how you charge it again, it is not going back forward. And then the only sensible thing to do is to pull the trigger. And this is why I'm dedicating a series to these 1/6 scale model guns. It can actually dry fire. Here's more demonstration of the trigger and the bolt. And the final feature that makes these model guns the most realistic model guns you can find on the market, as you can actually disassemble these guns just like a real thing. Unfortunately, I'm not familiar with the internals of the mp40, so I'm not going to do it on this video. However, I'm going to show you a picture of it being disassembled. So in short, what you expect from a real mp40 or a 1:1 scale mp40 is on this 1/6 scale model gun, which frankly I was astonished and amazed by how realistic and the craftsmanship and the material of this gun. And the crazy thing is, it didn't come with a fancy packaging. It came inside a plastic bag with oil inside. So if you want to operate your 1/6 scale mp40 properly, you have to oil this gun just like a real gun. I really don't believe that there are companies out there that can make 1/6 scale guns even close to this one. The price is really reasonable as well, considering when you browse some 1/6 scale model shop online, they are selling some plastic guns for more than 30 or more than 40 US dollars. This alongside with other guns made by the same workshop is around 30 to 40 something US dollars as well, which is a bargain to me when you comparing it to those plastic model guns. They mainly focus on World War II firearms, but there are also 1 or 2 World War I guns as well. They also do some AK variants and some accessories for the 1/6 scale models. For example, this AK display stand over here, I originally bought it with the RPK from the workshop, but then because of the RPK stock, it doesn't fit on the AK stand, so I just put a L85 on there instead. They also sell gun stand like this as well. It can store up to 10 guns. Just like the AK display stand, it is made of real wood and you have to assemble it yourself. Here's a preview of the guns you are going to see next on this channel, which is the Soviet RPK, the mp40 today, and the British Mark II stand. So if you are interested in these products, then feel free to send me an email or contact me through my Instagram. Then I'm going to send you a price and product list which you can place your order. So be sure to follow me on my Instagram because I'm going to post some pictures of these guns. Here's a sneak peek of the RPK and the stand. Comment down below which gun you want to see next. And if you have gone this far, then please subscribe to my channel as well and turn on the notification button, because I don't think YouTube is going to recommend my videos to you once it's out. And the next video about the RPK and the stand is close. And you can comment down below what I can improve on this video, because this is my first time making videos like this. And please leave a like on this video, I really appreciate that, because I'm not a native English speaker and it is very painful to do a voiceover on a 10 minutes video for like 2 hours. That's it for today, I will see you next time.